Very good morning, world, from the Yarra Valley in Australia. I'm sitting on one of my favourite rocks in the river. I walked out here in waders. The water is nice and cool. It's a very cool morning wherever you are in the world, whether it's your morning, your lunchtime-ish, your afternoon, your evening, your nighttime. Welcome to the river. Please treat this replay as live if you are tuning in. And it is awesome to have you join me. Thank you. I'm just going to wait for a few people to come on, and I'm just going to share my view with you. Just enjoy the sounds of the river. It's an absolutely beautiful stretch of the river here. Just going to show you downstream. Hello, Trish. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Great fly fishing here. I should have bought the fly rod. Oh well. Good morning, Yolan. Lovely to see you. Yeah, the river is sounding amazing. When it's a little bit lower, you can pick up all of those cascading sounds because the rocks are still protruding and all the sounds against the rocks. So, it's quite surreal when it's a bit lower. So, good morning, Sonia. I think we're going to have fun this morning. We've got the walkers going past with their Labradors. We'll enjoy the meditation this morning. Yeah. Not going to take too long waiting for people to come on. Just honouring everyone's time. Feel free to enjoy the sound of the river and just breathe. Hopefully you can hear that beautiful bird that's just singing away. That's the morning bloom that actually activates plants to receive light. It's really amazing. Okay, 30 more seconds and I'll make a start. While we're on, I just want you to just send kind wishes to everyone else on this meditation as I'm speaking. Even right now, just extend kind wishes to everyone watching, everyone joining live, but also those who are watching the replay. We are collapsing time and space where it doesn't matter. We are in the eternal present moment. Sending kind wishes to everyone. And at this time, just send your kind wishes to the families and those who are still in hospital who have been affected by the shooting at Bondi. Very sad time for Australia. So just send your kind wishes there. Hello, South Africa. Thanks for joining. I have a few friends from South Africa who joined. It's wonderful. How's it? That's what they say. How's it? Waiting for my German friends to join. I have some Holland friends who joined, Dutch friends who joined. They're enjoying my book. It's quite surreal. The river flows across all people. Okay, I'm going to make a start. Good morning from the Yarra Valley in Australia. My name is David Zabo. It's an absolute pleasure. I'm thrilled to have you join me in the river that flows from a higher place. I help people with mindfulness, and my whole thing is just I help people connect to the river within through mindfulness. That's just what I do. One of the many things I do, as well as breathing. Oh, gee. Anyway, that's my humour. So this morning, I just want to share my book. So if anyone wants to have some good reading for the Christmas break, to resolve the resistance to what is and to let go of God trauma, to let go of God resistance and flow with the eternal flow from the river of life that flows from the throne of God. And that's all within. Becoming focused, turning within and turning into Yahweh, the eternal breath, and recognizing their dreaming that is Father, Son, Holy Spirit in you. This book's for you. You can get it on Amazon. The link's going to be below after this meditation. So feel free to consider that. Also, I have a few limited spaces for people who want to work with me. I'm an internationally accredited mindfulness meditation teacher. And if anyone wants to work with me, just to soften to resistance, to dreaming or things, or softening to judgments towards yourself or anything. I'm not a therapist, but I can help you soften in your inner dialogue and just accept some of those things. So that also, I help people sit with their dreams. I call it Wow Now Dreaming. That's why I wrote a book about it. And it's incredible when you surrender to the magnificence of how you are created, the divine design, and you embrace Christ as the Logos, the designer and sustainer of all things, and that you embrace the fact that you are a fractal of that Logos. You are created in the image of Logos, which is Christ eternal, the designer and sustainer of all things. When you accept that and you embrace the stillness like this river, incredible things happen, and your daydreams can turn into divine surprises. So the divine daydream can turn into the divine surprise. And a lot of that can happen just through the meditative space, acknowledging your heart as the field that you sow seeds into, and those seeds create a harvest. It's very powerful. Christ called it the parable of the sower. And your field is also an energetic field of the heart that is linked to the Logos that is Christ, that holds everything together. Christ, the all in all. And that's a great starting point here for me to talk. I'm sharing on the Logos this morning. So in the beginning was the Logos. The Logos is not just the word Christ, what's called the word that is Christ eternal. The Logos is the designer and sustainer of all things. And when we embrace the Logos as our designer, and we truly embrace energetically, relationally the Logos, then things in our lives begin to synchronize and harmonize. And so if you're like me, a lot of things happened in 2025. And so worldwide, it's an amazing time of reflection this year and resetting and synchronizing with the Logos. So this morning, I'm going to read from John chapter 1 in the Passion Translation. I absolutely love the Passion Translation of the Bible. And I'll say to my South African friends again, how's it? Why not? Here we go. John chapter 1:1. In the very beginning, the Logos, who's called here the living expression, was already there. And the living expression was with God, yet fully God. And they were together face to face in the very beginning. When I say they, that is Father, Son, Holy Spirit, kind eternal Father, beloved eternal Son, and nurturing Holy Spirit were together. So Father and Spirit, who's very motherly, were together with their Son, Logos. This is deeply mystical and beautiful, guys. And through his creative inspiration, that is the Son playing the Logos in the eternal sandpit of wonder. This living expression made all things. That's the essence of Wow Now Dreaming. For nothing has existence apart from him. You do not exist apart from the Logos. Life came into being because of him, for his life is light for all humanity. And this living expression is the light that bursts through gloom, the light that darkness could not diminish. In the beginning was the Logos, the living expression. And in Genesis chapter 1, it talks about in the beginning, the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Logos hovered over the face of the deep, and the earth was fullness and void, and darkness covered the face of the earth. So for this meditation this morning, the purpose is to connect you with the Logos that sustains your design and has the blueprint of your design, and to honour the Logos, not just the word that speaks in the Bible, but also as a creative expression, but as the Logos, the designer that holds your blueprint and keeps you informed. Now, for this meditation, I'm just going to put out a disclaimer. If you are struggling with if meditation triggers traumatic responses where breath triggers you or anything like that, please just sense into your body or skin, or you may choose even to cease this meditation, because what we're going to be doing is letting go of all things that frame our existence and surrender to the Logos. So if that might make you feel a bit disconnected to yourself, I encourage you not to do this meditation. And I'm saying that with kindness and love, because we're going to be letting go of all things that frame our identity from this perspective: gender, money, what we see, what we feel, and just embrace ourselves as pure spirit. So for some people that might be quite triggering. So if that might be you and that's just triggering something, please feel free just to listen to the sound of the river or another one of my recordings. They're on YouTube, David C. Szabo River Meditation. So I'm just putting that out there. So for this meditation, I just encourage you to close your eyes. Or you may keep your eyes open but just looking at the ground a few feet ahead of you or in the distance with a very soft, gentle gaze. It's called a soft gaze. We're not focusing on anything in particular. But for this meditation, I'm going to do it from the position of eyes closed in my language. So as your eyes are closed, I just want you to enjoy the quality of the sound of cascading waters that you can hear, the beautiful river of life that you can hear with your ears. You may even hear the sound of a little current amongst all of the other currents, just tuning into the frequency of the river. And just breathing with tranquility. Now just taking a long breath in through your nose with an even longer exhale. Taking in another long inhale and another long exhale. And if the mind wanders, just bring it back to the sensations of breathing. Feeling the air pass through your nostrils and out of your mouth. Sensing the rising of the chest with each unique inhale and the falling of the chest with each unique exhale. And just acknowledging this moment as a grace gift as you breathe to reset, forget, without regret. Just surrendering right now to the eternal present moment, which is a grace gift. Feeling your ears touch your shoulders as you surrender and let go. Just allowing your shoulders to drop, your jaw to soften. Just surrendering to what is. And just sending everyone on this meditation who's joining us live, sending them loving kindness. May you be well. May you be safe. May you experience shalom. And just extending your heart over all those watching the replay as well. Live with us. May you be well. May you be safe. May you experience shalom. And just extending your loving intentions over those who are in hospital recovering after the Bondi incident. May you be well. May you be whole and may you heal and be in shalom. I just want you now to embrace the darkness behind your eyes. As you listen to the sound of cascading waters, the voice of many waters. And with your heart, I want you to embrace Christ, the Logos. I want you to wrap your loving intention around Christ, the Logos, the person, who is the designer, architect, and lover of all things you. Just embrace the Logos. As you embrace the darkness behind your eyelids. And now, with the simplicity and mind of a child, as you embrace the darkness behind your eyelids, I want you to picture a clear bag. I want you to throw your history and your story in the bag. I want you to throw 2025 in the bag. Throw your gender and ethnicity into the bag. Throw your money into the bag. Throw any relational issues you may have into the bag. Throw your house and or wherever you live into the bag. Throw your body into the bag. Throw your perception of any physical issue you may have in your body into the bag. Throw any judgments you may have towards the government into the bag. Throw your family lineage into the bag. Softly. Gently place your family into the bag. Place any thoughts you may have about the future into the bag, even 2026. And place any thoughts you may have around Christmas into the bag. Place your bills into the bag. You have placed everything into the bag. Even place your will into the bag. Place your personality into the bag. Place your whole life into the bag. I now want you to see that bag dissolving into the river of life. This river is the river of Logos, Christ eternal. Just feel yourself merging with Christ. We have lost identification with this life, and we are now identifying with the Logos, Christ eternal, the beloved eternal Son. Begin to feel the Logos hovering over the waters in your body. In this place you are pure spirit. This is spirit to spirit. Just being open to what it feels to enjoy the embodiment of the Logos in the body. Begin to yield to the Logos in the body. Christ eternal. Allow the Logos to speak to you. You may feel a knowing, you may even ask the Logos some intimate questions. Just welcoming the spirit of the Logos blowing over your whole being. Allowing the Logos to hover over the face of the deep inside you, embracing the stillness. Acknowledging your body as being framed by the Logos and surrendering to the Logos as your designer that holds you and your whole life together, and surrendering to the loving intention of the Logos who framed you. Now welcoming the nurturing Holy Spirit, who is very motherly, just to wrap her arms around you, feeling the love of the nurturing Holy Spirit flowing in you like a river, living water. Just feel living water touch your body, flowing up and down your spine, healing your nervous system. Feel the goodness of the Logos going into 2026, preparing beautiful paths for you. And now just welcoming the kind Eternal Father in your awareness now, embracing you in the river of life. Just embrace the kind Eternal Father with your heart. Just feel him receiving you into himself. Now, as the kind eternal family embraces you as one, as an eternal Trinity, and in the awareness of the Logos, who is your designer, Christ eternal, you may be aware of a core belief that does not line up with the Logos and the testimony of the Logos towards you. What lie are you believing about your future or yourself? That does not line up with the Logos. It could be, I am not loved, I am not enough, or whatever. Just feel a flow of communication between you and the Logos. Intuitively, you may hear it or feel it or know it. Just see that belief as like a withered leaf in your hand, and I want you to drop it into the river and let it flow downstream. And now begin to calibrate your awareness to the throne of grace, upstream, the source of the river, the Logos. Rest in the voice of the river, the voice of many waters that sustains your life, the Logos, the loving Logos. Surrendering to the peace of the Logos. Picture a throne in your belly. Just inviting the Logos to sit enthroned in your belly. Now sit into the Logos. You are one, in union with the Logos. Just feeling the healing waters from the Logos synchronizing with your waters, the upper and the lower waters together, synchronizing, harmonizing. Just begin to breathe. Acknowledging that every breath you are breathing in the Logos and breathing out life. Sensing into your feet right now and just setting an intention to walk out a beautiful journey of embodiment with Christ, the eternal Logos, in union together. Welcoming the spirit of Shalom this Christmas season. Extending goodwill to all mankind, to our families, to ourselves. Wishing yourself well. May I be well. May I be whole. May I experience Shalom. I welcome the spirit of Shalom. Setting an intention to walk this out. Sending loving kindness to everyone on this live. Everyone watching the replay as if it was live. Sending everyone love. Wishing them well. I wish you well. Sending you love and kindness in the spirit of the Logos. Connect to the river within. Until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Love to you all.